guys, hello everyone. We bought 1,000 of these slimy hands. This is a slimy hand. There's a small sloop here. You put your finger through here and throw this hand here. Actually, the hand is very sticky. You can stick it to something, and if there's something very light, then it'll come back to you. Actually, this thing is cool. I had this as a child. But as you understand, on such hand is not capable of pulling something serious. It's not capable of doing anything serious at all. And we thought, what can we do? And I thought, what if we connect 1,000 sticky hands together and make one gigantic sticky hand? But first, let's open one hand and I'll show you how it works.
Poisonous grin.
Actually, that's super specific. Actually, this is how it looks like without packaging. And as I said, it's very, very sticky. But it's much more fun to do this. We put our finger in our loop. Personally, it reminds me of some kind of huge frog tongue or chameleon's tongue. It shoots like lightning. Takes something away and it returns it back. Before we make a giant hand, I suggest you find out what this hand sticks to best. We have paper, cardboard, and metal. Well, it's a can of Coke, but a can of Coke is made of metal. I'll go. That's the distance, and from this distance, I'll try to pull these objects. I'll pull in to myself. Well, as you can see, this sticks to paper very well. It's not bad at all. By the way, what if we take, let's say, money? It's like paper too, but the joke here is that the hand grabs the money. It's as funny as possible. It's not so bad to steal money like that, but you shouldn't do that. So, let's go to the cardboard. So, you know I have found out that this hand does not stick to cardboard. To cardboard in general, like, there's not much that sticks to it. It's kind of left out. In life, neither does tape stick, nor the double-sided tape, or even sticking hand. It does not stick to it. I guess it doesn't stick to metal either. By the way, when we shoot the video about the plungers, the plunger was very glued to the glass. I think that this thing, our slimy hand, should also stick well. Guys, don't even be surprised that this glass was brought by 2 people, because this is a real thing, straight from the back, you see? There are even stickers here. It's real bulletproof glass, and it's extremely heavy. I'm almost 100% sure that this hand will stick to the glass super tightly. Here, I'm not even pulling. Come on. There's a suspicion that it sticks to the wall much better. It doesn't stick to glass very well, but it sticks to paper. Based on this, there's one very interesting idea that I will not try to pull it off. The next thing I want to do is to hold the real competitions. I have 650,000 fake dollars, like those made for pranks. And there are also 200 real dollars. Now, we will thoroughly mix all this money and put it on the table. Each participant takes a sticky hand and goes behind this line. The distance to the table is about 1.5 meters. The main task is to get the money. And this way, whoever gets the most money will actually win. And whoever gets the least amount of money is going to have a very harsh punishment, which we'll find out a little bit later. And yes, by the way, who does the real money have to do with it all? Some lucky winner will take it all home. And I forgot to say, the money that falls on the floor can be lifted, but it can only be done with a sticky hand. And most importantly, we only have 1 minute. That is, time is limited.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're ready.
Let's go.
So, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah! The money goes into my pocket.
Opa, touching it.
Money, money, money.
20 bucks. Come here.
Come on, guys.
All right.
Can I take from this pile?
No, screw you. 20 seconds left.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, there it is, there it is, there it is, there it is.
I think that I'm a champion.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
So, let's count the money now.
Come on.
I'll be the first. $100, 200, 500, 700, 850, 1,000, 1,200. Oh, here they are. 20 real dollars, 12.20, and 10 more real ones. $1,230, and 30 of them is real money. I think I'll probably win.
So, well, it's time to count my money. The real $20, 100, 110, 300, 540, 550. Yeah, not much. Not so good. I hope that the boys will have less.
Unlike everyone else, the money immediately flew into my pocket. So it doesn't get lost. 20, 50, 60, 140, 240, a real 100. And even if I lose, I already won. I've lost count.
But he was showing off.
70. Yeah, it's really 10.
It was
You lost
400.
410.
Let's teach Roma to count all together.
420.
You are such a straightforward person.
420.
Without further ado, Rama will be punished. Counting the money. 200, 300, 400, 500. Real ones, by the way. 600, 800, and 10.
Let's congratulate this very funny guy. The very unlucky one. He got just one hand and in his eye. You will see how Roma's punishment goes a little later. It's gonna be really very tough. But in general, guys, seriously, this thing can be really useful in everyday life. Extremely useful. And I'll show you how.
Whoa. From the first attempt, Andre, awesome. Cool.
Thank you, Serioga. Yeah. Well, guys, actually, no. At least a video can be shot very easily. Perhaps one. I'm asking for a lot or what? Can I at least go home early today for once? Maxuta, don't sleep. I play pretty well with this hand, and I can say that something is wrong with it. In my opinion, it's losing its ability. I stopped being sticky and, well, roughly speaking, it's not going dusted, and it's very bad now. Just for the sake of an example, I'll show you a brand new one. Find at least one difference. I think it's obvious. Even the color has changed. Just for fun, look, I think you remember that it has stuck to the wall very well last time. Purely for comparison. It's gonna be a long time. In short, you understand the distance very, very well. Once, when I was a kid, I even jumped on the ceiling. Then it was hanging there for a very long time. How can it be resurrected? In general, this is a one-time toy, like you left it once and that's it. Let's try to wash our toy and see if it gets better now. Well, it seems that the Pears has somehow changed a little bit. As you can see, this friend, our friend, is still hanging. So let's try to throw this one. Well, compared to how it was the first time, this, it's gorgeous, I'd say.
It seems to me that it will move until it finds a comfortable position for itself.
It turns out that this type of toy can actually be resurrected with the help of ordinary water. It solves a lot of problems. I think you're starting to guess why I'm checking this, because when we make a huge sticky hand, if it doesn't stick, then what's the point of it? It turns out that the water helps. Water's Good. Water solves all the things. Well, okay, the hand will be sticky, but the question is how to make a hand out of 1,000 small sticky hands stick. The only most competent option is to melt them all, but this should not be done in any case on an open fire. Now I'll show you why not.
It has instantly lit up.
It lights up instantly. We didn't have any plans to burn the handguard, for sure. Therefore, we will heat it in the saucepan. Most importantly, with the non-sticky coating. By some miracle, 1,000 sticky hands got into these spots. Although I can't say that this got in because most likely everything will go through the top. This is the worst case scenario. At the best, it will just settle down and we will succeed. So let's see what. So let's go turn it on. This is something unreal. In my subconscious, it's as fragile as possible. I was even afraid to initially hold it because it's like, some kind of unprotected jelly, which, breaks down immediately with any impact. But this thing is so durable. It seems to me that this thing is much stronger than my mini version. And I can't wait to do really cool experiments with it because there's a lot to come with it here. Just imagine all the cool things you can do. And the first experiment I want to do with the sticky hand is to compare it with the small slimy hand. We specially initially bought a few of these little things so that we could fully compare them with the big one. To begin with, we'll find out if it is as elastic as a small one. If you shake it like that, it stretches pretty well. Well, like that. And we'll do this with the help of a relay.
No.
That's it. No. It's definitely possible to go further. Well, relatively speaking, 150 centimeters. If I stretch it even more, it will most likely tear. Right now, everything's just at the limit, but our task is not to break it. And find out the maximum standability. Let's do it with the big one now. We have exactly 12 meters from the cardboard wall to the black wall. I think that is the length, most likely, for such a huge hand. Considering that it's even sagging, 12 meters is like nothing. But, I feel a strong tension in my hands right here. And it seems to me that if I pull a little more, then maybe it will break. Right now, turning it up is definitely not an option because we still have experiments. Oof. But in principle, 12 meters is really the most worth the result for 1,000 sticky hands. The next experiment we want to conduct is the stickiness test. I think you remember how the brand new slimy hand was stuck to the wall. Actually, we have such a new one. Let's open it up now. Without further ado, perfect. This hand is also very, very sticky. Look at it. I think it will stick not even worse. That's for sure. It takes a lot of effort to throw it, not even talk about sticking. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa!
That slap was just something. Damn, it's very funny. I don't know about you, but I want to do it again. Let's do it again. Attempt number 2. 1, 2, 3. Due to the fact that it is heavy, it immediately falls down. But as you can see, it glues very, very well. It should be as funny as possible. It's a lot more fun than throwing little hand, 100%. It can also be done just for the sake of it. Guys, I think you remember that I won the competition for getting money with the sticky hand. We only just had 1 minute. I'm thinking if I had this type of hand, I would be able to collect more money for one hit with this type of hand. Now let's find out. Due to the fact that it's so big, I think it's okay that I'll come a little closer to the table because I would miss and drop it on the floor and then we have to wash it. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Pull it. What's up with the fingers? So?
How much money is that?
The only thing is let me throw it on your hands.
Okay.
So?
Money is falling,
Money, money, money. So?
Some of them are just not coming off.
Can't even tear it off.
No,
It's hidden.
it somehow ended up inside.
Any guesses how much there is?
1,000, 2,000.
2,300.
2,400, he says. I would have won instantly, actually, like without any problems. Yeah, a good hand. And the challenges are interesting.
Hand didn't get to Sergey, did it?
No.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just that it didn't grab the whole
Each of you
pack.
has not even scored that much per minute in total. Can't
Yeah,
imagine.
but I've only gotten 20 here. No matter what.
Well, Roman, it's time for the punishment. As much as you guessed, it will be a slap. But hitting it with your hand it's boring. It's not interesting at all. Trust me on this. But hitting it with the huge sticky hand, it's a little more interesting. Come on, have a seat. Relax. Everything's gonna be fine. We'll try not to break your nose. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. 3.
We gotta save him.
I'm just freaking out. I thought I was gonna suffocate in that thing. Like,
It scared me so much, to be honest, like a lot. When it started wrapping around your neck, I was like, whoa.
I expected everything, but not this. It's like, not like
I
that.
think there was a sound like this. Ha ha ha, no?
It sounded crazy.
It looks like an octopus jumped on his face and tried to strangle him in slow-mo. I wouldn't want to be in Roma's place because it was actually something tough.
My face was covered and my eye was just hanging out. I thought, that's it. I'm dead.
Wow, and finally, the final experiment. You have already seen that this arm stretches for 12 meters, and it's easy for it. From this wall of the hanger to that wall of the hanger is 30 meters. I think that it's necessary and find out the maximum of this hand, at what length it will break. If it doesn't break at this length, I'll be screwed. And we'll let it live, I promise you. So, give me the hand. That's it, come on. You know what I think? I think it's gonna come off and this is gonna fly at me. And it will also fly to Disa. This is gonna be real fun.
That's gonna be fun, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. It'll kind of like bounce off right away. You know what I mean? It'll just bounce like right away.
I kind of afraid, guys, it would actually bounce off my head.
Drag it, Andre.
Oh! It hit me right under the gut. Roman's not also doing great there. It hit him somewhere else.
It totally flew out like this, and then came back and wham, like right there, dude.
Maybe it broke so quickly because of this ring. If you take it maybe like this.
All right, let's try.
Roma, stretch it.
It's not stretching anymore.
Stretching it.
Lisa, drag it, come on.
Drag it. There it is, there it is. Here.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Dude, that's insane.
Oh, by some miracle I survived just like that.
You see that? You didn't see it. I was almost blown out of the hangar door right now.
Listen, well, approximately the length is about 20 meters. That is, we stretched it by 12, and those 8 meters were a critical move. A critical move. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was actually some kind of madness. We almost got hurt several times. Roma is definitely suffering. This thing needs to be cleaned up because it won't do any good. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, put a like. Bye, everyone.
You're an idiot.
Roman, when did it get you?